What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Cornell, the Tech Savvy Rider. Today is 12/16/2018. Less than, 8 days for Christmas. Today, I want to go over the HeliBars. Like I promised in my last video, I have been asked plenty of times to go over my review or do a review on my HeliBars, and I just never had the opportunity to do so. So I'm going to take that time out today and go over what I like about the HeliBars, some of the things that, the difference on why you should, why you have them installed, or why you should get them, or why you should not get them. That's going to all be up to you. I'm not here to so-called sell this product. I'm just here to tell you how I feel about them. So stay tuned. GoPro, start recording. A tech savvy rider implemented new technology to modify his 2015 GL1800 Goldwing. That Goldwing later became known as Black Flash, an extreme lighting show bike. Alright, YouTube. Like I said, I'm gonna go over the HeliBars, and this is my thoughts on them. I'm not here to give. I'm not here to sell you the product. I'm just here to tell you how they have made a difference for me on my motorcycle. First thing I want to say about the HeliBars is, one, this is the most versatile handlebar system ever made for any motorcycle. My motorcycle happens to be a Goldwing. But I must say that this product should not fall under a want scenario. You just purchasing the HeliBars because you want them. I strongly disagree with that, because you would not know the benefits of how much comfort they are if you just simply want them. Me personally, I have an injury on my right side, my right shoulder, and for me, the HeliBars fall under a need. I need to be comfortable while I'm riding my Goldwing, and the standard handlebars was not giving me that support. Another thing I want to bring up about the HeliBars is, because you have different levels of riders, different size riders, different height, weight, length, your arm strength, your arm length, all that plays into factor, along with all the different products that you have on your Goldwing or your motorcycle, or whatever brand motorcycle you're using that you have the HeliBars on. So I'm going to try my very best to go over different scenarios that I personally have came across dealing with a couple of friends who have basically sat behind my Goldwing and had a feel for them for themselves. Like you, they wanted to see if this was something, a product that they would benefit from, and I let them basically test it out on my Goldwing. YouTube, I have temporarily placed my factory handlebars underneath my HeliBars to give you an example of where the difference in the handlebar plate is. So kindly take a look. This is a little bit unorthodox, but I'm trying my best to give you an idea of what you're looking for or looking at. In my hand is my standard handlebars that was originally my factory handlebars that was on my Goldwing. Now, they would normally sit about 2 inches lower than the standard HeliBars and point much closer to the side of your body. Whereas the HeliBars, as you can see, the HeliBars give you about a difference of a 2 inch higher in length, and then with the adjustable, you're able to actually just, let me get this out the way so I won't mess up nothing. I was just trying to give you an idea what to look for. With the height, you got about a 2 to almost a 3 inch play, but height difference dealing with the HeliBars versus the standard bars. With the standard bars, you have a more of a reach where it's coming in closer to you, and the HeliBars, you can adjust them. Now, for a short person, from my research, a shorter person on the standard handlebars have to reach further out and down when grabbing the standard handlebars. With the HeliBars, you're going to automatically get about a 2 or 3 inch height difference, so they're able to find more comfort with the HeliBars at that 2 to 3 inch higher level than the standard. So to me, a short person would very much enjoy the HeliBars. Now keep in mind, like I said, different height, different reach, different size of people. Everybody's going to have a total difference, a different feeling about the HeliBars. But from what I have researched, a taller person normally would try to find comfort on their Goldwing by replacing the standard stock seat. The standard stock seat on the Goldwing. Normally, a taller or a 6 foot tall, a Goldwing rider and above, first thing they want to do in order to find the comfort level is to replace the seat with a carbon, a king, and those seats will automatically bring that rider or give that rider a 2 to 3 inch difference in length away from the steering wheel, away from the handlebars. So that means that they're trying to find foot comfort level with their legs, but at the same time, they have to overextend their arms to now reach the standard handlebars. Okay, with the HeliBars, it makes a big difference for a taller rider who has made that adjustment with replacing the stock seat. It helps that person able to bring in the handlebars closer to him so that reach won't be so stretched out for him. He's leaning forward in the standard handlebars, whereas the HeliBars, he can now bring them closer to him. He still has the comfort of the leg length, but now he has the comfort of bringing his arms back in a little bit closer to him where he don't have to reach out anymore. Now, tall person, and I'm being as honest as possible on reviewing this product. To me, a tall person on a standard Goldwing seat would not find comfort in the HeliBars because now he's too close. But if he's changing out his seat to stretch out his legs, then he will find comfort in the HeliBars because now he don't have to reach as far as he had to with the standard handlebars. So that's a big difference. And that's coming from my research of what I have done in the past on observing taller riders sit behind the HeliBars on my Goldwing. So that's what I have observed. Okay, YouTube. Now the next issue I have came across that's dealing with the HeliBars, and it's not me personally, but I have heard rumors of the HeliBars and certain products just simply have a hard time cooperating with each other, and that being the HeliBars and the F4+4 windshield. Now I have heard or seen reviews where people are complaining about the F4+4 and the HeliBars are coming in contact with each other when the driver is trying to make a turn on the bike. Now I won't actually be able to do this because my bike is on the side stand, but as you can see, if a person is backing up on the Goldwing with HeliBars and he has the F4+4 windshield, look at my clutch. Yes, he can almost take out his F4+4 windshield. But what the people are failing to tell you is that HeliBars are adjustable. So it's no problem. If you're coming across the issue where the F4+4 and the HeliBars are coming in contact when you're making a turn And I don't see anybody actually making a forward turn like this. But backing up out of my garage, I have done it plenty of times where I'm turning my HeliBars as far as possible to try to come out my garage. Keep in mind that the HeliBars are adjustable. So all you have to do is basically move them back forward to stop this from happening. The HeliBars adjustment I will go over in a minute. But if this is a factor for you to stop you, or this is an excuse that you're using not to have the HeliBars, that's a very poor excuse, because these handlebars are adjustable. You can move them up, back, as much as you want to clear any clearance of any other object that's on your bike. So do not let that so-called rumor stop you from purchasing the HeliBars. It's just simply not true. Somebody just being lazy and won't adjust their HeliBars. That's all that is. Another one is, like I said, people who are tall, who are sitting on standard Goldwing seats and the HeliBars. No, you're not going to find comfort. I already mentioned that. A tall person has to find comfort first on his seating arrangement and then his arm adjustment. So if he done changed out his seat, got him a carbon seat, a king seat, or whatever else is out there, and he got the length in his legs, then yes, he will find comfort in the HeliBars, because now he can bring them in close to him. Standard seat, I'll be the first one to tell you, I have never seen a tall rider sitting on standard seat, which is my bike, and he sat behind my HeliBars and found comfort. 3 people I know of sat behind my bike and they just could not get comfortable with my level of the HeliBars at my height, my adjustment. They just couldn't find comfort for it because the seat was just too close to them, or the HeliBar was too close to them, however you want to look at it. How you do? What I like most about the HeliBars is going to be this horizontal bar here that's going across. I had to get the camera on my hand because I was moving it too much. It's the horizontal bar that's going across from both bars, left and right. This horizontal bar, to me, it clears up space for you to be able to get a cluster of gadgets away from around your hands on your handlebars, and free them up and allow you to be able to put them here. As you can see, I have a 12-volt voltmeter here where I can plug in additional stuff. I originally had it on my stock handlebars, and it was kind of in the way. But the HeliBars horizontal bar here, it gives me more space where I can basically just add any more devices to get them away from around here. Now, when it comes to the adjustments of the HeliBar, this same horizontal bar that I'm talking about, it has 4 adjustments, 2 nuts on each side. If I was to unscrew this adjustment, it would allow me to bring the whole handlebars either up or down from this point here. So that's one adjustment that can be done with the HeliBars. You can bring them up or bring them down. I'm not going to do mine right now because mine is set. I don't want to make too much adjustments just trying to make this video. But as you can see, with the horizontal bar, these 2 screws on both sides will allow me to bring the handlebar down or back up. The additional adjustments, and I highly recommend once you make this adjustment, you have another person with you, so you can hold them in there. You can find your comfort zone while the other person is basically tightening it down for you. Once that adjustment is made, you don't need a 2-person adjustment anymore. The rest of the adjustments can be done just by you, the rider itself, him or herself. First adjustment is going to be your horizontal, and then the second is a vertical. These 2 adjustments here and here allow you to be able to adjust your hand throttle, your brake area, your clutch area, to the adjustment that you want. So if you want to bring it up a little bit, you want to bring it down a little bit, if you want to turn it down a little bit, if you're the type of person that's coming from a uh, uh, what's the word I'm looking at, crotch rocket, and you're on a Goldwing now, and you still like to get that feel of that crotch rocket, that's the perfect way making these adjustments here. How I make my adjustments is simple. Once my handlebars, my horizontal bar is stable, and I find that comfort zone with with my whole complete handlebar, all the other adjustments can be made just by simply unscrewing the horizontal and the vertical. And I try to do so right quick right now. All right, my horizontal, I'm back here trying to grab some tools here. Okay. My horizontal, now this is my vertical. It takes an 8mm hex key. And my horizontal takes a 6mm hex key. Try to get my adjustments out of the way here. A 12 rope. Alright. With those two loose, you can basically move your handlebars up, down, out, in, just to find that comfort zone for you. Once you realize what your comfort zone is, all it takes is just simply you by yourself tightening it back down. You can hand tighten it to get that adjustment, and then go behind with your ratchet or a tightening tool, however you use it, whatever you use to loosen it up with, tighten it back up and make that adjustment. To be honest with you, this is the perfect way for you coming off the highway and you getting ready to go to the racetrack. Before you get ready to go on the racetrack, you want to get that adjustment where you can get that race feel. Those two adjustments are all you need. It's just that simple. It's just that easy. And I highly recommend these handlebars for everybody, but make sure it is because you need them. Not a want, you need them. You need them because you need comfort. The stock handlebar is not giving you the comfort that you desire. Then switch over to the HeliBars. Now, all right, YouTube, now I'm going to go over the regrets that I have, the mistakes that I have made dealing with the HeliBars. And like I said, I'm being as honest as possible on dealing with this product because I'm not trying to sell it to you. Just letting you know of the mistakes that I made. Number one, when I purchased the HeliBars, I purchased them online. But the problem was when I purchased them, I should have waited and been patient and tried to install this product myself. I'm a very mechanically inclined person and I like doing my own work. But at the time when I ordered the HeliBars, my bike was already in the shop for repairs. So I simply just dropped off my HeliBars at the dealer and said, well, since you're already working on it, install these too. That was the biggest mistake I have ever made. Not because of the HeliBars themselves, but because I got the know-how, technical skills, or mechanical skills to install that type of product, but I just simply didn't have time, and it cost me. The dealer ended up charging me roughly about $85 an hour, and they roughly claimed to have installed them for about 7 hours. It took them 7 hours to install it. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're not a mechanically inclined person, or you're not that type of person who like to do their own work, then yes, of course, take it to the dealer. They installed it, their labor. If you can't do it, you got no choice. You got to pay it. As I was saying, that install cost me a little over $550 or so. The HeliBars themselves was a little bit over $900. So that was a very costly labor price and very costly product. The right way to go about getting the HeliBars is to simply order them and then wait till your trade show come in and have them installed at the trade show. Instance like Wingding, order them and pick them up at Wingding, have them installed at Wingding. And then on top of that, if you do that or go that route, you having the manufacturer themselves installing the product, and that usually charge you a very low fee for the labor, or is almost basically free. The second mistake that I made with the HeliBars is once I dropped them off at the dealer, I was not there. I was not there for the adjustment portion of when they finished installing it. So a guy who was over 6 foot installed my HeliBars and made the adjustments for himself. So when I went to go pick my bike up, that ride home was about an hour and a half, and it was the most uncomfortable ride I ever had on my Goldwing. All because the adjustments of the HeliBars was not for me. Once I learned how to adjust them, I was glad I purchased them. I'm not regretting that I took it to the dealer because it was already there. But I wished I had been patient enough to wait till I had picked up my bike, brought it home, and did the installation myself. So my lesson learned, if you can do the work yourself, do it. It will save you money. And lesson number 2, the adjustments. If you are not there, you're going to regret it. As I was saying, the HeliBars will end up hurting you more than it's going to help you if they're not set to your adjustment. So to anyone that's out there that have HeliBars installed on your motorcycle and you're still saying they are not comfortable, please look at your adjustments and go at it. Don't be afraid to mess up because you can't. Once you make the adjustments, you'll be glad you purchased them. The pain will go away, and believe me, I know. I dealt with that ride coming home on someone else's adjustment, but once I made that adjustment, I was glad I purchased them. I hope you all like this video. I was as honest as possible with this product. Like I said, I'm not their seller. I'm just telling you, I am a person who bought the product. I rode with it for about 2.5 years, and now I am reviewing the product that I have purchased, the product that I own. So if you decide to get them, that's on you. If you like them, that's good for you. I love mine. But like I said, I'm just sharing my lesson learned. That's my spiel for today, YouTube. Hope y'all like this video. Please like, subscribe to my channel, bring it up. The more people that subscribe to me, the more people that talk to me and comment to me, the more videos I continue to keep making. That's my spiel for today, YouTube. Y'all have a good one. GoPro, stop recording. A tech-savvy rider implemented new technology to modify his 2015 GL1800 Honda Goldwing. That Goldwing later became known as Black Flash, an extreme lighting show bike.